Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Paletti Rosa Homestead. Well, today I thought I would do something even a little bit different. What we're going to have for dinner tonight. I picked a bunch of peppers. Aren't they beautiful looking? 5. I picked 5 peppers and I thought let's make some stuffed peppers. Super, super easy to do. So, get out your ingredients. Get out some peppers. I'm going to do 2 cups of rice. And I did 1.5 pounds of chopped meat. So right now, I've got the chopped meat on the stove getting brown. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my chopped meat here, and it's all clumped together. It was in the refrigerator. So what you want to do is you want it brown, not black. Once you get this part done, then you want to put some herbs on it. Spices. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some salt and pepper, some onion powder, and garlic powder. And then we'll see what else I decide to throw on. Okay, so start getting your meat brown. And I will be back. Okay, so I elected garlic powder, Italian seasonings, onion powder, oregano, parsley, pepper, and salt. And I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of each, and I'm going to put it on top of the meat and then mix it up again. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so I added in my seasonings, and again, I'm just chopping this up. Now, if you want, you could throw in fresh onions. You could throw in some peppers in this. You could throw in some mushrooms. That's whatever you guys like. I'm making it very basic. Just the basic, which is the rice with some tomato sauce and chopped meat. And that's it. So like I said, just basic. What I want to do is once I get this meat all chopped up and basically cooked, I got to get all the oil out of the pan. And I just put on, I'm making minute rice, so I just put on 2 cups of water, and I've got 2 cups of minute rice out. So I will turn around and get that going next. Okay, my meat looks pretty much done, so now I just got to get all the oil off of it, and I put it into an oil can. Okay guys, I'll be back. Now for the tomato sauce, I just use one of these small cans. It's an 8-ounce can, because I season the meat really good. Now, I have it back in the pan here again. Okay, and I took off the majority of all the oil. And I put in the majority of that sauce and just mix it around. Depending upon how much meat you have, you may need more. But you just want the meat nice and juicy. And now while you're waiting for your rice to get done, let's cut the peppers. Now, if you're somebody like me, I saved my seeds so that I can plant them next year. So what you want to do is you want to take your pepper and you want to slice it to about right here. Okay, and now you want to take out the inside. Ooh, these are beautiful smelling peppers. And look at all those seeds. You can see them just piling out. And you want to clean out that pepper as best as you can. Take off some of the sides by hand. And you will have seeds going all over the place. You'll have enough pepper seeds for about 5 years. If you don't save them, take the little bit faster route and just wash them out, because when we're done here getting the seeds out, we are going to go back and wash out the inside just to make sure that there's nothing hidden in there. So there's your pepper inside. And I am just going to quickly just wash it out. Now, if you watched my previous video, it even shows you how to save seeds. And I'll just do a quick thing of it right in here. Take all your seeds off. And then you're going to put them in some water. And let me finish getting these seeds off. Oh, they're all over me. And I will show you. So I have a small thing of water here. And I'm going to get all these seeds. And I'm going to put them in the water. I am going to wait roughly 15 minutes. Any seeds that are sunk into the bottom are good seeds. If they float, typically they're not good seeds. So what I usually do is I just take all my seeds, and any ones that are floating I get rid of. I'm not even going to try, because I get enough of them that sink. This is about all the seeds I need for a whole year. I love making stuffed peppers because I can freeze them. And then if I want, or when I want them for dinner, I just take them out, thaw them out. Now you can see, look at all those seeds on the bottom already. And I didn't even wait the 15 minutes. Now tomato seeds, I am going to show you the greatest way to grow tomato seeds when my tomato crop gets going. Now, if you want, you could take this top, take off the stem, cut this up, okay, and then dehydrate it, or take the top off of this, chop it up really good, and put it with your meat. Okay, just some different ways of doing things. So this is the inside of one of the tomatoes. Now remember, you want to take off all these little white things, as much of that as you can, the inside of the pepper. If you just put your finger in and dig a little bit, they come right out. So see? Now I got my big pepper I get to cut. Don't ask me why, I always cut the big ones last. Now in this case, I didn't take out enough, but that's okay. I still got this. And you could still, and I did this way for a reason, because I wanted to show you. Even though you don't take out the whole thing, you could still cut around and get that all. I'm not saving the seeds anymore. I have more seeds than I would need for a couple years of peppers. And then go in there, dig out those insides. The more you dig out, the more room you have to put your stuffing in. And then don't forget to wash out the inside. Okay, be right back. Okay, now I'm going to check my rice to make sure my rice is all done. And yes it is, there's no water on the bottom. So now you're going to take your rice and you're going to put inside your meat with your tomato. And I wouldn't put it all in, because you don't know until you're going how much you really do want. So put some in, stir it around. Everybody has, some people like less rice, some people like more. Think if you're putting in your mushrooms, peppers, onions, it's going to take up that much more room. And if by chance you made too much of your stuffing, save it. You're going to have more peppers. And in case you're wondering, you can get pepper seeds from store-bought peppers. It's not going to change anything. So if you're somebody who doesn't have a garden, don't worry about it. Go out and buy some peppers. This is a great meal. Now, me and my husband, typically, we do not eat the pepper. So after I cook it, I'll put my stuffing inside, and then I'll freeze it. When we're ready to eat it, I'll put some mozzarella cheese on top of it, and then put them back in. Well, first I'll cook them for a while until they're just about done, like the last 5 minutes. And then I'll throw some mozzarella cheese on top of it, and mozzarella drops over it. Oh, it's so good. But me and my husband typically don't eat the pepper itself. We just like all the juice from it going into the stuffing. So I think I'm going to add the rest of this just to make it a little bit more juicy. And then what I always do is I always put a little bit of water in this can just to get out some more. You do not want your stuffing to be dry because it's going to dry out when it's in the oven a little bit. Oh, it smells good already. And I think I have quite a bit. And I know I have too much stuffing, which is good because I'll be getting peppers in the next couple days again. So what I'll do is I'll just refrigerate anything I don't use, and then when I get more peppers, I just go in the refrigerator, pull it out, stuff it, freeze it. It's pretty easy. Okay, so let me bring this over here. And let me fill my peppers. And believe me, sometimes I say, oh, I'm going to have stuff left over, and I don't. So I've turned around and said, oh, I'm going to have all this stuff left over. And then I came up short. And that's how you want to fill it, just like that. You don't want it over it because then you can't put the cheese on it. And that's as easy as it is. Put these in a dish. I will probably use maybe this type of dish. No, it's only going to fit 4. I'll get one of my big dishes and I'll put it in there and then just cover it and you're done. Wait for a last-minute dinner that you have to make. Okay, everyone? Hope you enjoyed today's video. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you to any new subscribers that I have. And if you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe to my page. We do a lot of different things around the homestead here. Okay? Have a great day, and God bless everyone. Bye-bye.